Oh, sorry, Mr. Frost. I thought you were long gone. On for?
It's a jumper, Mum. Keeps you warm.
You should wear a tie in court. The solicitor's always telling you.
Yeah, right. Bye. All right, bruv? Don't. God, you scared me. You blue-eyed boys here, Mum. Nick off to?
Court, I hope. I wish you'd give him a talking to.
What about?
Getting his act together. You're as skint as he is, but you don't feel the need to go thieving all the time.
He'll grow out of it.
Oh, yeah. Like your dad in strange ways.
Wait, that's not me. You made it.
What's the matter? We'll miss this for the world.
Nice one, nice one. Oh, Winrow's got the horn, has he?
Don't start blowing.
That's my horn.
Don't mess with that horn. For God's sake, let's go. Out.
Anytime.
Have you got any washing?
No, don't worry. You don't have to do my washing
It's
for
no
me.
problem. I've got to go to the laundrette anyway.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, thanks. Well, just what's on the bedroom floor.
And I thought I'd have a blitz over the next couple of days. I mean, it's so much easier to keep a house clean if it's not dirty.
Yeah, all right, well, anything you say, Kate. Yeah, thanks very much, yeah.
Car keys!
Jack's not going to screw me up by being late, I hope.
No, I'm sure not, sir. He knows what store you set by these seminars. I must say you've provided us with some first-rate speakers. It's just that Jack isn't really used to public speaking.
Yes, that's why I want him.
Right. Hunt's on its way to the first drawer. Now remember, no rough stuff, right? If the saboteurs try and get through, they shall not pass. That's all. They shall not pass.
Why don't you not?
Let's turn these scumbags over, shall we?
Listen! This is a peaceful demonstration. There could be 200 people here today making a legal, dignified protest. I'm not having it hijacked by a bunch of mindless yobs.
Mindless? I think you better watch your language, Mr. Winrow.
Come on in. Let's go.
Yeah. Can I have that back, please?
No, not this one is stuffed where it hurts. Just remember, right, you're just the corporal, you're not the captain. I'm the captain today. Yes? Come on in. Let's go!
Oh, excuse me. I forgot to mention it. I filled your CID vacancy.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Sheer nepotism, but he needs another dollop of Jack Frost. It's my nephew, Clive.
Hello, DC Barnard.
Morning, sir.
Excellent.
Ah! Good morning, sir. Terribly sorry I'm late.
No.
What can I
Do
say?
you want a coffee?
Coffee? No, thank you, sir. No, I'm... Oh, good morning, sir. No, I'm fine.
Morning, Guy.
Well, Barnard, what are you doing here, eh? So, what is it exactly that you want me to...
Whatever. All right, everyone. Take your seats, please. That's right. Settle down, then. Your very own Jack Frost.
I couldn't wake up this morning. I was having this dream. It wasn't a very nice dream. Tried to wake up, but I couldn't. I was in this street, just ordinary street, somewhere in Denton, I don't know where it was. And I was on a call, but I couldn't remember the number. Which house? So each house I came to, I opened the door. And when I looked in, there were terrible things going on. You know, terrible things. I wanted to try and do something about it, but I knew it was the wrong house. Each house that I came to was the wrong house. Eventually, I came to the last house in the street, and I opened the door, and there was no one there. It was empty. Except this table. And on the table was a book. And when I opened the book, there was a photograph of me as a young man. The whole book was about me. It's like a biography, only worse. And I just stood there reading it. I read it right through. And I kept thinking about all those terrible things that were happening in the other houses, and I wanted to do something about it, but I couldn't move. I had to stand there and read that book. And I started to cry.
Not a public footpath, it's private property, and you're not allowed on it.
It is a public footpath. Every ordnance survey map I've seen says so. Right.
This is my employer's land, but if it was a public footpath, you'd only be allowed on it to pass or repass, not to start a demo or a breach of the peace.
How can you say what will happen? Only the police can say if they think a breach of the peace is likely, and only the police can stop us.
I'm not going down that footpath.
I don't let you get any
Ruthie, you and Stephen go on point, please.
Oh.
Open the gate, please. Thank you. Oh, Ruthie, for God's sake.
Honestly, you lot just get out of the bloody way.
Hello. Let's get those trousers dirty, shall we? Let's chat.
No, let's not. Let's not.
Come on, get out of the way. Ruth, are you all right?
Do you think it's time you took some leave, Jack?
Sir?
Well, I never tell anyone my dreams.
Not even Mrs. Mullet?
Especially not Mrs. Mullet.
What do you want me to do with Barnard?
It's not what I want you to do. The Chief Constable wants you to continue his education.
Jack, call from Magistrates' Court. Nick Walder's failed to answer his bail.
Nick Walder never answers his bail. That is why Nick Walder should never be given bail. Anyway, tell the custody officer, not me.
Well, I just thought a CID had an interest in the case. Sorry, sir.
Jack. I'm serious about your taking a holiday. Laying oneself bare in public is not conducive to good policing.
No, sir.
Eccentrics are only tolerated so long as they come up with the goods. Bear that in mind.
So I will, sir. Eccentric?
Well, it's really nice to have you back.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Maybe we could have a drink tonight.
Yeah, maybe. It's on your desk.
Thank you, Hazel. Well, as you can see, the good news is I'm as disorganised, messy and downright disgusting as ever. And the bad news is WPC Wallace has got a boyfriend. So, it's just you, me and this.
Jack.
Yes?
Nick Walder.
Oh, come on, Arthur. What's your problem? Get uniform to pick him up.
Scrape him up more like.
No question, Sarge. I've nicked him often enough. He doesn't look too good. External bleeding stopped, but he's still unconscious, and the pulse is very weak.
Is he dead?
No, miss, not quite. He's had a nasty bang on the head, though.
My father says if there's anything he can do, let us know.
Yeah. All right, quick as you can. Control the Sims. Ambulance should be there 5 to 6 minutes, OK? Out. Any chance you informing the family, Jack? You're the only copper they don't bite.
Well, it's not a deathogram, is it?
Not yet.
No. Oh, hello, Tony. Is your mother here? I've been to her flat.
No. Why?
Are you just off out?
Just going for a pint.
Oh. Well, I'll walk with you. Are you all right, Sandra?
See you later.
Bye. Tony, it's about your brother, Nick. He's been hurt.
Nick? He's in court?
No, he was over at Denton Lacey this morning. There was a fox hunt. He was with a bunch of saboteurs.
What?
Anyway, he's found about an hour ago in Denton Lacey Woods. We don't know exactly what happened, but he's got a bad head injury. He's down at the hospital, the General. I think someone ought to get down there. Listen, I've got my car here. If you'd like me to give you a lift... No, sure. You'll tell your mum. I hope he's all right.
Andy, hold the line.
A lump of silver birch?
Yeah, with blood on it.
Yeah.
Thought you want to know, sir. Sims just called from the hospital. Found fragments of tree bark in the lad's skull.
So, definitely GBH.
No, sir. Murder. He died 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Sir?
My fault, of course.
You are.
A police presence could have prevented a confrontation.
There were stewards there.
Yes, I know there were stewards there. Obviously not enough, nor well enough trained. No, the buck stops here. You'd better go and speak to Ormrod.
Who?
Alex Ormrod, master of the hunt, out at the chase.
Oh, yes. The county Ormrods.
You're not exactly the ideal person, but with Jim Allen away, you're the senior officer available. That's what etiquette demands. Just, clean your shoes before you go, will you?
Mr. Ormrod, I presume? They told me at the house I'd find you here.
Yes?
Detective Inspector Frost, Denton CID. Well, did you catch it?
I'm sorry.
The fox.
No. We called it off when we heard the young lad had been hurt.
That's extremely decent of you.
We're not all blood junkies, you know. Now, can I offer you a cup of tea?
Oh, right. Thank you.
There's my daughter. Ruth, this is Detective Inspector Frost.
How do you do?
Denton CID. Come to harass the idle rich, I think.
The accident?
Yes. Well, take them off if you're worried about it.
Oh, thank you.
Obviously, we're terribly sorry about what happened.
That doesn't make it our fault. Foxes do a lot of damage, and fox hunting is a lawful pursuit. Those who interfere with it by unlawful means are putting themselves, and what's worse, others at risk.
I see, so the yobs ought to stay on street corners beating up policemen. Well, I'm sorry, I realise that he should have known better, but this particular yob is dead. It wasn't an accident. It was whacked from behind with a piece of wood.
Well, then I am very sorry. Would you please come through? Oh, Ruthie, bring us the tea, would you?
2 lumps for me, please. 1 for my horse.
Look, I'm sure you're not really a prat. And we haven't survived for 500 years and remained solvent by being prats either. All right.
Right.
You've no idea, presumably, the identity of the attacker?
No, sir. Well, we are continuing with our inquiries.
Oh, well, you'll need a list of names of members of the hunt.
supporters of the meat, etc. Ah, there's one of them. Hello, Stephen. Thought you had gone home. Had a relapse. Oh, this is Detective Inspector Frost, Stephen Millmore. We lend him a horse for the occasional hunt. God knows why, he always falls off, the silly bugger. Oh, please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Not my forte, I'm afraid, horses. I think they're at their best in paintings. Actually, you can mock. I might have been killed this morning.
Someone less deserving took your place, I'm afraid. What?
That saboteur who got hurt, he's dead. The police think it was murder.
Good God. Well, don't look at me. I ran away and hid.
Regarding the people that were at the hunt this morning, sir, you won't forget your minders, will you? The hunt stewards.
Sure.
Got names?
Look, I'll sort through these others. That's if you have time to wait.
Certainly, sir. I'm without a dinner engagement this evening. Sorry. Oh, that's very nice, thank you.
Morning, all.
Morning. How's the little finger, Gov?
You what?
Tea at the great house yesterday?
Oh, I don't know what your problem is, George. We're only human beings.
Right, now listen, I've got a list here of all the hunters and the hunt followers known to be at the meet. Also, initial statements made by Alex Ormerod, his daughter Ruth, and their friend Stephen Millmore.
All of whom never saw nothing, presumably. Oh, I see Farmer John's on the list.
Who?
John Kearns. Hates saboteurs more than he hates foxes. Got done for assault last year.
Really? Well, we'll pull him for a start. Barnard, Farmer Kearns.
Beach Farm, other side, Denton Lacey. Oh, and you might need some backup. And a rope.
What? No, of course you won't. Go on, hurry up. Chop, chop.